Hello friends, this is Ryan from Behind Eyes Gaming and welcome to Solo Self-Found, back Sunday as advertised, 5 p.m. And hi, how you doing? Shout out to Marcus for showing up early. Got the early squad here, gonna get on Oreo McFury and continue mapping, pretty much. Pretty much all we're gonna do for now. Had a good weekend. Grab your chips and salsa if you're like Marcus, or whatever other snack and or beverage of choice you have. And yeah, get ready. Get ready for some solo self-found action. Alrighty, so let's see. We haven't made too much progress just yet, but yeah, we're gonna remedy that now. Gonna start clearing out these. We'll get the June one first. Start clearing out our tier 2s. Do as many of those as we can. We can also always purchase some that we don't have. We already have alleyways, but yeah, we may as well grab these. We won't have a lot to do with our chance orbs anyway, so I'm gonna grab those for now, and we are gonna go ahead and get to mapping. Looks good. Looks good, ready to go. I'm gonna put this here. And let's start with Thicket. Grilled with my family and neighbors today. Awesome, dude. Yeah, I did have a good weekend. Pretty tiring, but I had a lot of fun. And it's always good to see my buddies again. So I'm very happy with how the weekend went. And I will be looking forward to getting a good night's sleep tonight. So that is definitely true, because all good things are... good things can also be very exhausting. Boy, am I tired. But that's okay. I'm here, I'm cycloning. Cycloning requires very little mental input, luckily. You just kind of hold the button and... off you go. Hey, Groovy Pants. Welcome. People may not be able to see that, but Groovy Pants has dropped his daily message that is being... Ooh, I'm being attacked. Even notice. Attacked by Isling, or Eiling. Intervention? I think we want... Oh, wait. I think I actually wanted her over there, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry too much about shaping my syndicate for now. Maybe I'll fix it up later and see how we can get that going. Got some drop bears. Yeah. Good times all around. Man, I am lamenting having to live on the second story of an apartment right now, because I used to love grilling, and I used to grill very frequently. In fact, a couple of summers ago, I pretty much grilled for almost every meal I ate. And nowadays, I haven't been able to grill in a really long time, but one day I'll have a ground floor, be able to get a new grill, and hopefully get back to that, because I truly enjoy grilling. It's my favorite way to make and eat food overall. So get a good charcoal grill, get that nice flavor. Alright. Still a little slow on the clearing of these guys, especially in these kind of closed off maps. Got another glacier. I think we have already completed glacier. Feel your pain? Yeah. I mean, I have an air fryer, but it's not a great substitute. So, I mean, it's obviously excellent, but there's just something about the taste of grilled food, you know? It's a special taste. Oh. Getting this. All this stuff. There's not a whole lot. That's one of the downsides about mapping. When I'm leveling, I can explain all of these, you know, extra things I'm doing, but all I'm really doing is clearing the maps, beating the bosses. There's not really anything special I'm doing. I'm picking up items that might be useful, picking up potential gear upgrades. Hillock to transportation, sure, why not? And Haku moves to transportation. Sure. Stack them all up in transportation. And we'll keep getting our dual-wield crit chance here. Looks like we got another Praxis, so if we do decide to level up another solo self-found character, we're going to be feeling pretty good. Praxis is really, really nice for that. One of my favorite leveling items personally. I don't like spending mana on things. I like not having to worry about having a mana potion, pressing it all the time, you know? Just like to cast all of my skills for free. Hope only one monster remains. We're just jumping around for nothing here. Alright. Get out of here. See if we got anything spicy in terms of equipment. Life. Full damage to claw attacks. Well, not really synergistic with our build. Nothing spectacular there either. Go ahead and unveil some stuff. This, I guess for two-handers, we'll take the chaos damage over time multiplier. Oh, life double resist, but we'd lose a lot of life from that one. I think I'll grab the fire and chaos resist. And for the ring, I'll just take the strength and int. Stats are always nice. Help you fix up your anything you're missing. Alright, well I'm gonna hold on to the murderer side jewel just in case I want to craft it later on. And probably just drop the Praxis here. And oh yeah, we have a couple of additional unveil items that I saved before we could easily access that. I'll take the attack speed quality. And I will just take the fire and chaos resist. Alright, sell this stuff up. Go at a nice, easy pace. Don't want to rush anything tonight. Don't want to go overboard. Just going to have a nice, relaxed leveling experience. We could probably make a few gem cutters prisms at this point, but I don't really need them, so I'm just going to leave them be. And for our 2-star, last one we have is Barrows. Then we just need to get Lookout. So I'll probably set it up so that we can get Lookout going here pretty soon. I'm just drinking water. Gotta hydrate after a weekend of drinking a lot of alcohol. Or at least a fair amount. We definitely didn't go overboard. I don't have a hangover. I'm mostly just tired. I have this thing when guests are over where I'll basically, if I get up and it's past 7, even if I think my friends are probably gonna sleep until 10 because we stayed up until like 4 in the morning, I'll still get up at 7 just in case they get up, because I feel like, you know, being a host, I want to be up if they get up, possibly make some coffee or something. So yeah, it's I end up getting like 3 or 4 hours of sleep a lot of times when I have guests over, which isn't too bad for a couple of days. Obviously, if it were going longer than that, although if you stay more than 2 days, you're more than a guest. Jessica just decided to approve it, looks like. Alright. Well, I don't think that one will get me demonetized. I don't think it will. Jessica took things into her own hands. Gonna leave that in ambiguous. He seems to be mostly harmless. I got the impression that he was going to be a troll, but I think he just likes to come in and say anal. No? Well, you're supposed to be my top mod. Okay. Fair enough. Can't argue with that. Yeah, it's mostly harmless. No big deal. Hey, Robert, how's it going, dude? I'm doing well. Had a good weekend. Had a lot of fun. A little tired, but otherwise feeling great. Absolutely great. Mindlessly doing maps. Luckily, because, you know, a lot of these maps are... I like to, for barrows, just kind of run around in a circle. Do all the outer bit, then I'll jump in and do all the tomes after that. And yeah, nice and clean. Work your way to the center. Any kind of circular map, I like to work my way to the center. Hey, how you doing, Jessica?
I'm here.
Doing good. We're all good in the household. Yeah, we're both very, very tired. Hosting friends is very enjoyable, but also, you know, tiring business. And hope you had a good weekend too. Alright. Get ourselves some Legion here. We're not the fastest build for clear. We are doing a lot more damage now that we have our 5th link set up, which we did last time, for those who may have not seen. But yeah. How'd the hosting go? Good. Good. We had a lot of fun. We played some video games, watched some anime, ate a lot of pizza, and just hung out and drank. So pretty good weekend in my opinion. Pretty much optimal weekend, if you ask me. Hanging out with friends, drinking, watching anime, and playing video games. Wouldn't have it any other way. Next time my buddy comes in from out of town, we're gonna go golfing though, so that'll be fun. We have plans. We're gonna go golfing with my brother, and I haven't been golfing in I think 2 years. Maybe I did go last year. I don't remember. I don't think I did. But yeah, it's been a while, and I used to really enjoy it, but don't necessarily have the time for it now, so, or a good reason to do it, basically. Not that you need a great reason, but, you know, I like to go with friends, and the friends that I probably have access to are not necessarily to go golfing with regularly, other than my brother. Probably not the best people to golf with. I have a strict code when it comes to golfing, where I don't like to play with sore losers or cheaters. Generally the way to go. And a lot of people who play golf kind of fall into that category, so makes for a not so enjoyable experience. But my buddy is a regular, so, and he takes the game very seriously. And my brother is also a very laid-back kind of guy. Seriously, without, you know, breaking clubs or that kind of thing. That's the important part. So I'm gonna look out for a lookout. If I want to try to farm a lookout, I could go for... looks like it'd have to be Ivory Temple. I think I'm gonna try running a couple of Ivory Temples if I have them, just to see if we can get ourselves a lookout. This one already has 16% quality, so it'll be a prime candidate for that. Alright. So see if we can get lookout. I'll do maybe 2 or 3. Grinding on GTA 5, getting ready for Diamond Casino and Resort DLC. Hey, awesome. Gonna have all of that GTA money to blow on the casino. Sounds good to me. Gotta put a currency sink in games like that. I'm sure there are plenty of currency sinks. You can probably buy like cars and casinos. Hey Troy, yes. I'll usually stream starting 5 p.m. every day. I skipped yesterday because I had friends over. But otherwise, I'll be streaming every day on 5 p.m. unless I can't. And usually until 7. We're going to see tonight how long I can go. Just because I feel a little bit tired and I don't want to commit to necessarily, you know, streaming the entirety of the time. But we'll see how I feel like about an hour, hour and a half in. But yeah. If I can, I will be streaming 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. I should probably mention that. So starting about 15 minutes ago, whatever your time zone is. Yeah. Yeah. Can't stream with friends over. I thought about it. I thought about just having them playing video games in the other room and just streaming, but I decided against that. Ooh, nice. Hey, can get a room in the casino. Sounds pretty good to me. Louisiana? Okay. So you're probably like Louisiana is what, one time zone to the east? Is it central? Okay, I think you might be in the same time zone as me then. So yeah, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And yep, cool. Yeah, so we're in the same time zone. No need to no need to translate that over any then. Yep. Same here, 5:16. Perfect. Stop attacking me. I'm trying to unveil me. I wanted to see that belt looked pretty good, so I was like ogling it there for a second. It had some life and some double resist. I'm not really lacking in resist. I guess I am. I'm undercapped for lightning, so I could craft that on my current belt. Oh, it doesn't have double resist. Well, never mind then. We'll grab the fire and chaos resist. Should probably get to crafting that lightning resist because there's some pretty strong legion mobs that you can run into that have these little lightning shock things, like an area of effect. They look like lightning. What? I don't even remember what it's called. Storm Call. That's what they look like. They have these Storm Call type attacks, and I think they do lightning damage, and I think they do a lot of damage too, so should probably make sure we're all capped on that. 6 hours ahead of you. 10:16 UK time. Well, thanks for stopping in so late in the evening, dude. Appreciate that. It's yeah, 6 hours. It's not too bad. It's not too far off. Yeah, one of the reasons I like to do kind of late afternoon, early evening is because in a lot of European countries, it's still possible they'll be up because a lot of European countries are going to be 5 to 7 hours ahead. And then in America, it'll be right around the time most people are off work. Like 5 p.m. is usually you get off work somewhere in between 3 and 5 p.m. depending on how early you start in the US. So I figure it's that perfect like late night for Europe and right after work for the US type area. What gem ended up adding close combat, which is working pretty well. I was gonna think about putting another red link on it and putting where are you? Throwing melee physical on there or pulverize for possibly more AoE. I think pulverize might be nice just because it might help us clear legions a little bit faster. But yeah, we'll have to think about that a little bit. Because our AoE is not spectacular at the moment, and I think we could definitely benefit from a little bit more AoE, but close combat's probably the most damage we can get because it'll be to close or to nearby enemies. It'll end up being 50% more damage, which is a pretty nice multiplier. So I think that'll probably be pretty good. If we wanted to get a little better clear though, pulverize is the way to go. Yeah, my eyes for staring at the screen are a little bit sore, so I've got my blue light blocking glasses on, in case anyone was wondering. I know a lot of people ask questions about these. The purpose of these glasses, they're not for a gun range, as some people speculate. They are for, I mean, I think they're used for that as well, but they're to block blue light from the computer screen, which reduces harm to your eyes. Yep, this is solo self-found. Gonna do, I think pretty much all of my streams are gonna be solo self-found, because I really don't like trading on stream. I think it's boring. Some people like it, but I personally find it boring, so I choose not to do trade leagues on stream. No, there's a lot of just looking stuff up and messaging people who don't message you back, and that's not really fun. Not for me. I guess there's a lot more downtime to talk when you're doing stuff like that, but not a fan. Alright, let's go finish off this. I don't think I got a lookout, so unless we get lucky here, RNG sucks, so I don't play solo self-found. That's fair. You know, RNG is just like, you know, it's an eventuality. If you play enough, you'll eventually get, you know, some good stuff. Boy, I feel like I say you know a lot when I'm tired. I'm going to try to scale that back a little bit. I probably say it a lot in general, but I definitely say it a lot when I'm tired and can't think as clearly. It's my or I've gotten used to saying that as instead. But I suppose if I'm using it just as frequently, then it's probably not any better. Might even be worse. Now we'll grab the accuracy quality. Yeah. It's just like pulling a slot machine type thing. Now let's get the movement speed onslaught. Onslaught would be fantastic if we could pick up some onslaught on this build. And attack cast speed is always nice. And I like the double damage. We're definitely going to want that at some point. I like my Cyclone setup I use, especially cast while channeling, Firestorm, and Flammability. That does sound really fun. If I find a Namahus, I might, well, I suppose I would want to be a chieftain for that. But I'm going to go ahead and just craft some lightning resistance onto my belt, because I do not have capped lightning resist. And that could be potentially fatal. So let's just do lightning resist flat out. Alright, cool. And did I get a lookout? I did get a lookout. I got 2 lookouts. So we're going to be cleared for all of our 2s. And then we can start moving up to 3s. So making progress already. Look at me being productive. Alright. I'm going to get... Fossils are going to get their own tabs. It'll be in the 4. And go ahead and throw a lookout into there. Get it rolled, and off to lookout we go. I like lookout. It's a pretty linear map. It's got some kind of weird side areas going on, but overall I'm a big fan of it. Hey Loki, managed to catch your stream again? Thanks for stopping in, dude. Appreciate that. Yeah, just in time. About to... Ooh, we got the Plague of Frogs. Man, I love frogs. They're so cute. Ooh, speaking of, after this map I'm gonna enable my frog MTX. But first I'm gonna murder a bunch of frogs. As adorable as they are? Okay. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to... Man, I need to bring transmutes with me. Actually, you know what? We're doing it this way. Alright. We're gonna try to get a 6-link the good old-fashioned way by rolling a corrupted armorer's strongbox. Unlikely? Yes. Possible? Absolutely. Well, we got a 5 link out of it. That's not bad. 59 life. So now we have a backup 5 link. That means when we get more, because we can do infused channeling in this if we get enough intelligence. I think we might have enough. So now that we have a backup 5 link, we can go for a 6 link with this one. Do you play mainly melee or do you play casters? I actually play mainly casters, but this league I've been so enamored with Cyclone that I've ended up playing it a lot. I